Blues, y'all.
Here in Italy, this is home territory, home turf for QB1. Italy firmly behind the American Nightmare for the first time ever. A world championship defended on TV in Italy. The race and we are underway. This is the second time these two have been one-on-one in their career. Back in November of 2024, Cody Rhodes defeating Gunther in Saudi Arabia to win a crown for a home game here tonight. I believe in the lead up to this match, Gunther thought Gunther had obsessed about it. It was a blemish on an otherwise nearly perfect record for the
Bien.
into a somersault. And our official in this championship match is Dan Engler tonight. For Gunther, how do you win the title for nations? Nobody feeds off the WWE crowd quite like Cody Rhodes does. If Gunther can wait out the American Nightmare, look for Cody to make a mistake, even the tiniest of errors, Gunther can and will capitalize on it. In the interview in the countdown show, Gunther admitted that this is a grudge match tonight. Not only to win by Cody and Crown Jewel, but the fact that over two Royal Rumbles, Gunther was eliminated by Rhodes back in 2023 and 2024 as Cody would go on to win that event. Now, for Cody Rhodes, how do you beat Gunther tonight? We saw a lot of times as of late as it comes to his, I guess, former friend now, Sami Zayn. What shit? I think Cody needs to show Gunther something entirely different. And if Cody has made the mistake of allowing Sami Zayn to creep into his mind tonight, this may be his last night as undisputed WWE champion. Cody needs to focus on one thing and one thing alone, the ring ship. And Cody dropped down into this session, and there is that front right hand by Cody Rhodes off the second. And he ran into a big chop, and that illustrates my point perfectly. I don't know if anyone has as high of an in-ring IQ as Gunther. Gunther studies film. Gunther remembers what he experiences inside of the rope. He is maybe the most complete athlete in WWE. And Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Gunther whooping some ass right now, y'all.
That helmet, that mask. The left eye was ripped out. That was to remind everyone of Randy Orton did to Cody Rhodes out of the WrestleMania match up in the punch to the face entering Cody's eye. Something inside of the American Nightmare changed that night. It was forced by Randy Orton, but Cody Rhodes would tell you himself. Something inside snapped, something broke, something changed completely. This is a different American Nightmare than we saw in the lead up to WrestleMania. Cody ripped across the ring with authority. The career killer Gunther, who has ended the careers of Goldberg and AJ Styles and the great John Cena over the past year, looks to take out Rhodes tonight. Following the quote-unquote John Cena blueprint here in WWE. I don't think Cody intends to follow the finale of Cena's career.
Yo, Gunther is fucking ready tonight for Cody. Like, he is reversing everything. They got the scary movie logo in the fucking middle of the ring. Ain't that some shit, dude?
Escape the clutches of a rich general. Gunther connects with a
Hello there.
It's up, Hercules.
It is appropriate that these two men, the King of the Ring tournament winners, 2024 Gunther, Cody Rhodes, last year, King of the Ring tournament, and the Queen of the Ring tournament start tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw here live. The tournament
He's whooping his ass right now.
section the arm of Cody. You'll never see out of Gunther in the midst of a match is the ring. Talked about it on the countdown. So the fact that the pressure here is your evil.
I don't like the way they made him look.
wants to make sure that if we just no, cannot.
Huh?
Up and over goes the American Nightmare. Slap.
Ugh.
Cody now with a quick chip to the ring center. Just like that, either look by the elbow. Put Cody to Gunther. Now we're gonna lock him up. Face first. Face drill. Off the pedigree. Off the check out by Gunther again. Cody Rhodes gonna pull out all the tricks as you mentioned. Cody understands the task at hand. Cody understands the assignment. He knows full well how lethal Gunther is capable of being. Gunther starved for another world title. He's won 2 in his career. 666 days and record as the Intercontinental Champion. Over 800 days, he's the NXT UK Champion. Cody gonna roll through. Punch to swap kick by Gunther. And now Gunther looking to put the champion away. Snatch him off on the title. Cody gets down, gets the shoulder up, and that's what Cody's got to avoid tonight. No doubt about it. Expect Gunther to continue the onslaught on the ring. Thunderous powerbomb, center of the ring, snap the shoulder with a nightmare with a little too much left in the tank. Over 12,000 tonight, sold out here in Turin, Italy. Prospects. Cody got his knees up. And now the champion, springboard off the second rope, and a disaster kick by Rhodes.
Dang, so if we're talking numbers right now, because WWE loves their numbers, right? So far, AEW has had the pay-per-view attendance of the year at, what was it, 15,000 for Double or Nothing? I want to say since WrestleMania, I think AEW has been bringing in the better crowds. Only way WWE can bring in good crowds is if they go overseas, where everyone knows they're going to sell out because they don't get fucking pay-per-views overseas anymore. But again, we're still here watching it, unfortunately.
WWE Championship kicking off the show tonight. Cody Rhodes gonna have top.
Honestly, I think Cody needs to lose this match.
This draft we saw Cody utilizing reverse moments ago. That was how he defeated Gunther in the King of the Ring final. Ask Styles about this. Ask Cena about this. Now, with the sweeper locked in, the American Nightmare looks like he's starting to fade. And Gunther is full body weight on Cody Rhodes. Cody's got nowhere to go here. Desperate times for the champion. Now wrestling Cody back toward the ring. Cody trying to somehow hang on here, but Cody's got it locked in. Looks to me like Cody's managed to slip his chin in the arm of the ring. Was maybe the only thing that Rhodes is on at this point. But Gunther now just continuing to squeeze. This is imagine when you're gone for Cody Rhodes. Cody now back to a vertical base with Gunther on his back. That will create space for Cody Rhodes.
It's over for Cody. It's over. It's over.
Rhodes gasping for air, opening his eyes for one last gasp.
No way he gets out of this. Bullshit. Hercules, where'd you go? Use that VPN if you want to watch, bro. That's what I'm using.
Left in the you run it on empty. I wonder what's going to the to recover. Jacobs simply so many situations, but he approaches all of his offense with surgical precision. Look at shots up to such the advantage with Nightman was taking a moment to look at the big picture. They spent weeks thinking before signing this contract. In fact, had to be close keys to earn this opportunity here tonight against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he gives Royce Keys for this opportunity. Who the fuck is Royce Keys in WWE?
Rhodes trying to chop down the ring general.
Nice.
Rhodes has been able to tap in with
Roman's gonna be the main event. You got Cody opening, you'll have Roman close. You know how Roman is. He either opens or he closes. What? Dude, no. Fucking replay that. He had his fucking arm on the ropes. Yeah, get that replay. I mean, I don't mind a whoa, but come on. They've made Gunther look like a fucking complete bitch since beating John Cena, man. Gunther go cry to your mama. Nah, dude, if they're gonna build Gunther up like that, they need to fucking do it right. That's my whole problem with WWE. They build people up like Jacob Fatu, and then they fucking make him look like a bitch. All right, he's gonna have to submit to Roman tonight and fall in line with the bloodline, and nobody wants to see that shit. His foot was under the rope, and his fucking arm was under the rope. Well, see, that's the thing with WWE. When you're any part of you is underneath the rope, you don't have to be touching the rope. If you're underneath the bottom rope, that's a that cancels out a pinfall. You should know that. You've been watching for how long? They just fucking. I'm tired of it. Don't get me wrong. I love Cody Rhodes, but dude, his title reign, his title reign has been crap. All right, they should have lost it to Randy at Mania, but that fucked up because Randy got injured, and then Randy kicked him in his fucking face, and he was off TV. It just that they don't know what they're fucking doing in this company anymore, and you know it, Herc. You know it. Oh, look at that. LA Knight couldn't get on the match card, but he can sit in the fucking crowd eating pizza. Who is that behind LA Knight? What you say? Nah, you know that's a rule. Look it up. Go back and watch matches. Like I'm telling you, if your foot is under the rope, you are good. But obviously, the referee wasn't paying attention to that. So looks like we're going to be getting another match between Gunther and Cody, and we just don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. Ugh. Here comes that fake ass bitch Jade. Uh oh. Why did it do that? This is why I'm not stressing. Weren't you the one in the Discord the other day who was like, "Oh no, Trump just bought stock in TKO"? Who cares, man? I hate this shit. And here we go with our fucking ads. All these fucking ads. How many ads did we have at Double or Nothing? Not one. Oh wow, it was all about the wrestling. Okay, that's what I was saying, dumbass. Because he's in there talking about not stressing, and he was the one who was like, "Oh, TKO just got fucking invested by Donald Trump." Come on, dude. Listen to what I say. You never listen to what I say. One of you be like, "Fuck your mothers," or "Fuck your wife," or whatever the fuck y'all do. That was Montez. I know that. Fucking jackass. Friday Night Mommy. I hate that. That's so stupid. That's so cringy. How is it we can get fucking get off your high horse? Hey, I'm just saying. I said Montez was the one who said it. So, but how do we get vignette videos on B level pay per views, but we couldn't get one fucking vignette for WrestleMania?
Going to fight.
I thought you were gonna say something about me being high, Hercules.
You will be looking up at the true chef.
What are you watching? And we'll be right back. They were just gone. Like, Hercules, my horse is high. He's high as fuck right now. Like, dude, come on. This is ridiculous. This is a fucking PLE. Premium live event. Why are we dealing with these fucking commercials? Why isn't there someone backstage giving an interview to fucking Obafemi before he goes out there and faces Brock? No, we're gonna get the same stupid, cringy ass fucking music and the same fucking 20 slides of these superstars. Like, fucking dumb. You guys should be happy because your Orange Monster is putting his stock. And Orange Monster, bro, I'm not happy about that. Get him, Hercules. Get him. Get him for talking about your boy. No, dude, all it is, get ready for WWE at the fucking White House. That's all that is. Get ready for it. Just like how Saudi Arabia uses WWE to make the world seem like, hey, we're not bad people over here. We have WWE. We have golf. Trump's doing the same thing at the White House. I'm not a bad person. I got UFC here. I got WWE coming here. Pretty soon we're gonna have babes in lingerie fighting each other on the White House lawn. But our country is still fucking divided. Fucking hate it, dude. Here's my thing. Here's my thing, Cash Patel. We're having UFC at the fucking White House, yet no one's been arrested from those files. Go ahead, call me crazy, Hercules. Call me crazy. Ain't nobody been arrested from those files, but we got time to host a fucking UFC at the White House. And I guarantee the people who are going to be fighting at the White House ain't going to make no goddamn money. The people who are putting on the show will make the money, but the fighters ain't going to make shit. Jake Paul, get your ass out here. Come on, Jake Paul. We need you. We need you for the fighting industry. Just like we need Tony Khan for the wrestling industry. Show's been on for 30 minutes right now, and we've had one match. Fucking hell yeah. I hate to say it, but I can honestly see Oba losing tonight, and I'm running it back again at SummerSlam. Are you excited for UFC at the White House? I'm not. I don't care. I really don't. I think it's funny as fuck that a country is going through the shit that it's going through right now, but they have time for UFC at the White House. Isn't that funny? Like, oh, pedophilia is at its worst, trafficking's at its worst. We've got all these drugs coming from other Hispanic countries, and you know we should really do something about that. We'll get things rolling after the fight on the grass of the White House. We're gonna have Abraham Lincoln spectating with Bill Clinton, and we'll have their side chicks underneath the commentary table, for in betweens and whatnot. You have Donald Trump out there refereeing. Fucking stupid, man. Like, how much of a joke are we as a country where we have literally a UFC fight being fucking done at the White House? I thought the White House is supposed to be like sacred or some shit like that or respected but you're gonna have two fucking idiots out there fighting? Like, come on, dude. Come on. And you know who's gonna be sitting there in the crowd watching the show, right? It's gonna be everybody on that list. It's only gonna be the people of the club. We just got this vignette before we went to commercial break, and we're getting it again. I'm not actually honestly could care less because of the fights alone. Wait, what? I honestly could care less because of the fights. Oh, you talking about you don't care who's fighting? That's because UFC sucks now, man. Like UFC is literally treating people the same way WWE is treating people. Like they don't care about their talent. That's why Jake Paul's coming out there to do something about it. Jake Paul's literally about to fucking fuck up uh the money system when it comes to UFC fighting. Because if he could pay his people more, UFC is gonna lose everybody. And if he can bring people out of retirement, even if it's for one fucking night, like Ronda Rousey, which I told y'all was gonna end very quick, and what happened? Everybody was watching the Ronda fight. Everybody got down to the Ronda fight. Ronda fight was over in like 2 minutes. But everybody watched it. It was the biggest thing on Netflix. Everybody watched it. That's all they care about. They care about who's gonna come and watch it the first night and then be done with it. That's it. That's all it is about nowadays, man. That's why our fucking movies suck. That's why our TV shows, when they start to get good, get canceled. Our video games suck. Our wrestling sucks in WWE, not AEW, obviously. And yeah, just everything sucks, man. Oh, really? Is that why the main event is Jake Paul ever was only 17 seconds? Yeah, great show. Jake Paul sucks. Hey, but you watched it, didn't you? You were there with everybody else, weren't you? So that's the point. Whether it sucked or not, everybody was there to watch. What do you think the Connor fight's going to be? You think it's going to be more than 5 minutes? It's probably going to be over in a minute. And everybody's going to be sitting there watching it, talking about, oh, that was bogus. We sat here for how long waiting for Conor McGregor to come back just to give us 10 seconds. Well, come on. It was a money grab, and they got their fucking money. Only person you can be mad at is yourself because you watched it. I didn't watch it. I didn't need to watch it. I knew what was going to happen. Ricky Starks made great choice. Did you hear the monster pop on Friday? Dude, nobody knows who Ricky Starks is. They think he's a fucking cosplay rock. They think he's a cosplay rock. I feel so sorry for Ricky Starks, man. He only went to WWE because he thought Cody Rhodes was going to have his back. He thought Cody Rhodes was going to be able to get him into the main event, make him look like a star, and look at him. At least Nate Diaz put on a show. Bro is dripping buckets, all right? He put on a Crimson Mask show. That's all he did, all right? Nate Diaz was Eddie Guerrero from fucking 2006 when he went up against JBL. Okay? He was John Cena going up against JBL at Judgment Day. Bleeding buckets, bro. Oh, man. All that scar tissue on him, too. But no, man, that's all it's about nowadays, man. They don't care about the consumers anymore. Yeah, but I wanted to see blood, and that's yeah, I feel you. Mommy looking good tonight, y'all. But yeah, you weren't gonna get no blood in Ronda Rousey's fight. Are you serious, bro? You got two women who ain't fought in forever, and then they're gonna go out there and do a quick match because can't none of them risk an injury. Nate Diaz, though, he don't give a fuck. He about to go out there and bang. But that's my point. Jake Paul's gonna go out there and get the George St. Pierre's, the Andre Silvas, the fucking Nate Diaz. He's gonna get you. Hell, I wouldn't even doubt it if one day he tried to get Connor. All right, because if he's got the money, Connor will go. You think Connor's loyal to the UFC? Loyalty don't exist anymore, y'all. Especially in America. We see that every day. Kanye. Anybody who's been listening to Kanye's new shit? I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I like it. Did you hear that monster pop from Mariah May? Oh, do you mean Mariah May, who they're already back to giving her vignettes on Coming Soon? They showcased her on SmackDown in a backstage segment, and then the next week was like, oh, she's coming soon. But we fucking saw her last week. Who's running creative? It's probably Donald Trump. Yeah, yeah, take this chick, Mariah, and we're gonna put her in a bathtub with bubbles and say she's coming soon. The crowd's gonna love it. But we had her on last week. It doesn't matter. These consumers don't know about continuous storytelling. They don't care about that. They want the pop. Yo, Rhea Ripley looks good in red. She's always wearing purple. She looks good in red. I swear to God, if Rhea loses this fucking match, y'all. She's doing an American accent. And now you guys see why I don't do watch alongs to Raw or SmackDown. Like, it's not worth it, dude.
So let's talk about the strategy in this matchup. First, we're very confident champion in Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley needs to be very careful that she doesn't overlook or underestimate Jade Cargill. Yes, Rhea was successful on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania, but Jade Cargill has obsessed about that night since it took place.
Jay Cargill has not became a better wrestler since that night. So can't wait for Scary Movie to come out, y'all. Every line will be crossed. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the Epstein files is mentioned. I'm hoping the vid is mentioned. I'm hoping the pandemic was mentioned. The plan. I mean, I'm hoping everything is mentioned in that fucking movie. Just like how me and the wife are still currently watching the fourth season of The Boys. Hercules. How can y'all watch The Boys and not be offended by the way they're mocking us? Because they're literally sitting there with Firecracker talking about all the bullshit that, our country's done with the pedos and Tom Hanks being a pedo and the dude calling him out for being a pedo who got ran over a bridge. It's funny, dude. It's funny. Talking about cabals working behind the shadows and state deep governments and whatnot. No, I haven't, man. Me and the wife are just fucking broke by the end of the week. It'll be out soon on HBO Max or something, so I'm just gonna wait it out. I do want to watch it, man. I just, like I said, we keep getting fucking Friday hits and we're broke. Nobody can afford anything in America, bro. Hey, but it's okay because the pedos are going to be watching the UFC fight at the White House. So, it's a good it's a fair trade to be an American citizen, Work a 40-hour week while your senators and your governors and your presidents and your deep state fuckers are all at the same party eating little kids. I mean, eating shrimp and jerky and pizza. Oh, CP was mentioned in fucking Boys. Dude, come on. I'm telling you, they mock us every fucking day. Dude, Jade is literally trying to talk to Rhea about how they're supposed to do something right now. How? 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 How is she still in the business? Mando and Grogu was okay. Oh, so you went to see that? What's up, buddy? Is it something worth going to see, or would you rather just wait for it to come out on Disney? Because it'll probably be on Disney Plus in a month. Yeah, bro, we can't afford shit, and we're the ones working every fucking day, so that the pedos can sit back, relax, and laugh their asses off at us. Yeah, but it was just okay. Wait for Disney. All right, I figured. Seriously, imagine you took a pay cut to go to high school NXT, and when you get called up, please American accent. Hey, you have creative control in one company, or you have being a superstar in another company. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? I'd rather have creative control and fail than be a superstar and be let go in like 6 months. Just saying. Because you can't deny that Mariah May's 1 year in AEW was not her fucking best to date performance, character, in ring style that she has ever done. You can't deny that. She's never going to be that good in WWE. Never. I don't care who you put her up against. The woman from hell will never fucking be topped. You guys remember when we had to watch the Motor City Machine Guns slow it down for Yes Boys? You guys remember that when they had to slow it down because they were in the ring with fucking Pretty Deadly, and Pretty Deadly sucked as a tag team, and NG Motor City Machine Guns had to slow down their style just to fucking pertain to those guys. That's how I feel every time I watch a Jade Cargill match. Anybody she's in the ring with, they have to fucking slow down their own style. Leon is doing that. Who the fuck is Leon? Oh, you mean Leon Slater? Yeah, I don't see him going to WWE. I see Tony Khan giving that kid the world and then telling him, "Hey, you can go compete on the Indies." By the way, let's fire our entire tag team division, but let's bring back Enzo and Baron Corbin because those are the kind of people we want in WWE. The loyal dogs that just say yes to whatever the fuck we put in their face. No one has any fucking kind of backbone when it comes to this company, dude.
Trying to fight back into this. Another shot by the champion. Rocking Cargill back toward the corner. Cargill reversal and against his template. Back first into the turnbuckle. Continuing to impose.
Beside MJF, MJF can do whatever the fuck he wants, bro. I'm willing to bet he will be the one guy to go down in history for being the greatest ever to do it without going to WWE. Because I honestly feel if he were to go to WWE, they would literally nuke him. They would fucking ruin him. It wouldn't be the same. They would be like, MJF, you can't go out there and say douchebag. You can't go out there and say whore. You can't go out there and call him a white piece of trailer trash. You can't do that, dude. Because let's be honest, that's what he fucking does. Hey, go out there and play yourself the devil. Rhea Ripley having to sell to this fucking android is ridiculous. Something else I liked about this boys episode we watched last night, it was the one where they recruited Firecracker and the boys had to go to the convention center and it was a setup and Firecracker had the clone guy with her. Tell me why they had tell me why. Tell me why. Uh, they decided to put the clone guy in the same episode as the Cabal, the pedos, Tom Hanks, the guy who called Tom Hanks out. Like, it's all in your face, bro. It's all in your face. You had the clones in the fucking sauna in the back fucking filleting each other. That's what they do behind closed doors, y'all. And you know who's at the front of it? Trump. Yeah, America, lick that. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to share that with y'all because I'm watching the boys and I want to call Hercules every fucking time I see something. I'm like, dude, how do you not see this shit? Speaking of conspiracies, has anybody seen the back rooms yet? Because I'm very interested in it. Again, can't see it because I'm broke as a joke. Can't afford shit in this America we live in today. Yeah, we got 8 people watching, and only Hercules and Montez is chatting it up. Like, come on, y'all. Quit being haters. Nobody's gonna poke you here and take your blood and take it to a lab to clone you. Come on now. Nobody's gonna traffic you here. You ain't gotta do no weird fanboy shit. Kevin Knight is doing what I thought WWE was going to do with Hayes last year. Yeah, we all thought Carmelo Hayes was ready for the big leagues. He was gonna be doing big things, but they don't give a fuck about Carmelo Hayes when they got a Trick Williams. They see those people as the same. Can't ever have more than one black man at the top. Come on, dude. They don't like that in America. They don't like that. That's why you only ever see one big star in movies. You only ever see one big star in comedy. You only ever see one big star in sports. Come on, dude.
Champion and challenger, face to face.
You know The Boys is a television show, right? Sponsored by Amazon. You know the peeps that are actually the pedos and billionaires, but yeah, okay, laugh and blame Trump. Exactly. See, dude, anytime someone says something about your boy, you don't like it, even though he is the biggest one out of all of them. Tell me something. Just tell me one thing. All right. If your boy is not compromised, tell me one thing. Can you do that? Is that okay if I ask you one simple question? Is that all right? We know who Ghislaine Maxwell is, right? We all know who Ghislaine Maxwell is, right? She was the handler for Epstein, right? She was the person who got all the clients. She was the person that arranged all the girls. All right. She was basically the ringleader, right? We know that. She's in prison, right? If your boy is not compromised, why is he trying to pardon her? Tell me that, Hercules, please. If he is not compromised, if he has nothing to do with the situation, why is he trying to pardon a sexual offender? Tell me that. I'll wait. And yes, this is public news. You can look it up. You can go and find the story on this shit. They are treating her like royalty in prison. She ain't even in prison, bro. She's in a cell somewhere where she can have her puppy, where she can have fucking free time in the damn fields, doing whatever she wants. She can come and go, kind of like Epstein when they locked him up the first time. Dude was locked up for a year, but he was coming and going as he pleased and was still taking advantage of people out there. I wonder how, huh? Obama administration, Clinton administration, Bush administration, they were all letting him get away with the shit. All right. And today, If your boy is not compromised, why is she about to be pardoned by your boy? Maybe because the liberals twist the blind. You fucking liberals, as always. Maybe because the liberals twist and blind you like they're doing, eating out of their hands. So you're telling me that it's not an ongoing court case right now that Trump is trying to pardon her. You're saying it's all the liberals, right? See, you're coming at me for saying it's all the billionaires like Trump, but then you're saying it's all the liberals. Do you see how divided we are? Do you see how divided we are, bro? Pretty much. All right. So you don't see a problem with her being pardoned by Trump, is what I'm asking. Like you don't see a problem with that. Let's leave the liberals alone because I don't fuck with liberals. I don't know what the fuck that means. Does it mean liberated or whatever the fuck? I don't know what those terms mean because those don't make sense to me. Those are made up fucking terms by idiots. All right. Do you not see a problem with Trump pardoning a sexual offender? Yes or no? That's the one question. Yes or no? Because it's news. Oh, that's probably the most impressive thing I've ever seen from Jay Cargill. They're so fucking stupid that they can't even tell you what a woman. Bro, I'm not talking about that. I get how retarded those people are, but I am asking you, you and me, from your president, do you think it is a right decision for him to pardon a sexual offender? Yes or no? I don't need to ask you what a woman is. I know what a woman is. It's a fucking woman. It's a person with a vagina. All right, let's be honest. That's a woman. A man has a penis. A woman has a vagina. Who was that little girl on Steve Harvey? She's like, a man has a penis and a woman has a vagina, and a woman can't be a man because of this. You have no problem with it. All right, that's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. And that's sad, man. It's sad to think that your president can pardon a sexual trafficker and nothing's wrong with that. And here's the other question: if she did nothing wrong, if there was no client list, if she didn't fucking help Epstein, why is she in prison? I'll wait.
Jake is felt. Think well within himself, Corey, up to that point. We are going to meet her.
It's all the liberals' fault. It's only the liberals' fault because they're liberals, right? They're not humans. They're idiots. They're idiots who are blind to. I get that, but that's not the problem. It's not the question. But hey, it is what it is.
To do. She's beside herself right now, Paul. I think reality is finally sinking into Rhea Ripley. This is Jay Cargill. Oh no. Oh no. What's your problem? Defunction marching to the ring, and you had to wonder where Jay Cargill's backup was and when they were going to show up tonight. And Ripley,
That pedophile can say, "Hey, I'll give you guys the information you want. I just want to be pardoned." Bitch, please, I'm killing you. I'm fucking hanging you. I don't give a fuck. Every single fucking body is at fault. Yeah, but there's only one group that are actually at fault because well, the other group sees that. Fucking serious, dude. They couldn't even get her leg on the fucking rope, dude. That's how fucking pathetic Jade Cargill is. And you're talking to someone who was down with Charlie Kirk, bro. Like, I listened to that motherfucker, like, religiously. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a fucking Republican. Republican, reptilian. That's what that sounds like. I don't know, but the word liberal sounds like it's another word for retarded for me. The word Republican sounds like another word for reptilian to me, but whatever. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. I just see the shit that they put in our faces and mock us every day for. Hey, look at Charlotte Flair and Miss Midlife Crisis. Why she look like she's trying to be Lita bedazzled? Um, they botched that move. No, they botched putting her fucking foot on that rope. That was horrible. And that's how you do it. You see how fucking easy that was? You see how fucking easy that was, dude? I'm ready for Charlotte versus Jade. But hey, man, just remember, beekeeper. You got a guy working for a deep state trying to protect his hive. He'll go out there and do whatever it means to do it, whether he's the good guy or not. He's going to protect his crop, right? He's going to protect his hive. And then you got Trump pretending to be in the poster of the beekeeper, and then he's presenting his wife Melania with a beehive type White House, bro. It's in your face. Look at all those stupid workers, 40 hours a week, and they believe every word I say. It's so nice. And then you know what Trump does? You know what Trump does when he makes fun of us? He calls up his liberal fucking friends. Hey, come over and watch the fight we're about to have on the White House lawn. These fucking idiots out here think we're divided, but we're not. You know, if I wanted to divide a country, I would make a group of liberals, I would make a group of Republicans, and I would have them all going at each other all the time while I sat back and I just watched my money fucking. Hey, I can invest over here with the Republicans. Hey, I can invest over here with the liberals. Hey, I can kill some Republicans and say it was liberals, all right? And then I can release liberals from prison and have them go after the Republic. Isn't that what we saw in The Boys? Come on, brother. I'm just saying, bro. Our world is fucked and we're all fucked until we do something about it. But we're never gonna do nothing about it because we're all content. We're all content and comfortable. You think WWE is ever going to do anything about their sales or their tickets or firing people? No, because we just keep on buying it up. No matter what they put out there, we keep buying it. At least we got one company that listens to us every now and then over, in Jacksonville, but it is what it is, man. Tell you what though, I'm waiting for this whole bullshit alien invasion shit to start because AI really stands for alien invasion. Well, yeah, I'm just crazy. Uh, Even Werner von Braun himself. Does anybody know who Werner von Braun is? He was a Nazi scientist who came over here and invented NASA. Anyways, even he said himself before he died, the last card they will play is the alien card. And here we are. But no, that's just shit that crazy people talk about, you know. A Nazi scientist doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, there's no reason he would have wrote a book about a fucking guy going to Mars called Elon, and then 20 fucking years later, some dude named Elon Musk is born and he's fucking a part of SpaceX. Whatever. It's not like there was a book about the crash of the Titan right before the fucking Titanic fell. It's not like there was a book written about the Twin Towers falling before they fucking fell. It's not like predictive programming exists. Hey, but I'm just gonna keep drinking the Kool Aid, man. Because you know what the Kool Aid is, Hercules? The Kool Aid is that pair of sunglasses that Roddy Piper puts on and they live, and it lets you see all the bullshit. So maybe you should drink the Kool Aid. Hey, the Kool Aid's better than the water you drink every day that's fucking you up. Fucking tap water full of parasites and shit, turning frogs gay. I mean, into women. Hey, but it's okay. I can say all this shit now because Trump's our president and he don't care what we say. And it's funny that video I sent you about the beekeeper. Uh, there's literally a company now, and it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's all public knowledge. The records are there, the profits are there, their expectations for next year are there. It's all legit. There's a company that are investing in mosquitoes. Crazy, right? They say that, you know, male mosquitoes, they don't take your blood. It's only the women mosquitoes that take your blood. So what they're trying to do, this company, is they're trying to put this bacteria in the males so that they give it to the females. And they're trying to say, "Oh, well it's going to stop mosquitoes from doing this and that and basically carrying all these diseases and putting them in other people because mosquitoes are a big threat to humans because, a mosquito goes to one fucking thing, sucks its blood, comes to you, sucks your blood, boom, you're fucking got AIDS now, all right? It could work that way." But they're trying to say, "Oh no, we're trying to stop that." Are you really? Are you really? Riyadh season is never over. I fucking hate seeing these commercials, man. They act like that country is so fucking perfect, and it's not. And honestly, you can just see by all the celebrities going over there, they don't give a fuck about it. They're gonna take that money. They're gonna take that paycheck. They're gonna go over there, Mr. Morgan Freeman, and say Saudi Arabia is a good country. Okay, okay. Your WWE is about to be ran by Saudi by next year, guarantee it. Because if you've noticed, since they switched over to TKO, everything has been presented by Saudi Arabia. Presented by Saudi season. Saudi will own WWE next year. But hey, dude, I'm just crazy. I'm just a guy that listens to podcasts, you know, from smart people. Like I'm not listening to dummies. I'm listening to smart fucking people. Trust me. If you would just listen to 30 minutes of their content, you would understand. But hey, it is what it is. I just listen to crazy podcasters and, listen to real music and watch real shit. I don't let the fake shit get in my head and make me want things. No. He's a trap producer. Michael Cole, do you even know what a trap is? We are not doing until sun exposure. What? We are not doing until sun exposure. Hercules, can you translate that? Can you get one of the minions out here, please? Shit, they own us. Bro, they've owned us since 1912. Since they sank the Titanic, they have owned us since 1912. Ain't it funny that JP Morgan owned the Titanic? And before the Titanic crashed, JP Morgan's nephew wrote a book about the crash of the Titan. And then as JP Morgan was trying to get on the Titanic to go on their little cruise, he decided, "Hey, I'm going to get off because I'm just not feeling it. But you other rich guys that oppose the reserves, y'all get on it. Y'all get on it. We'll see you when you come back." Isn't it funny that JP Morgan was actually warned not to sail the Titanic because of the iceberg that was already detected? I truly believe another civil war. Yeah, it's happening. I truly believe there will be another civil war because I believe one thing, and Montez believes another thing. Justin believe what? You can't even get my name right, jerk. Believes another thing. We're divided because and re what I have to say. Well, first off, are you hanging out with Montez? Because your words are starting to blur. But anyways, the only thing we can agree on is that our government is the problem. Hold on. I will read what you have to say. But the only thing we can agree on is government is the problem. Who is at the pinnacle of our government? Just think about that. Just think about that. And isn't Congress supposed to correct the pinnacle of our government if our government is out of hand? Anyways, they want us to fight, they want us to ignore them and turn us against each other when the war should be on the government. But you're right, it'll never happen because the people want to be governed. They want to be control. Bro, you got all these little goth fucking dommies out there who want goth mommies to step on their balls. It was in the brothers, or it was in the boys, and that's what the world wants. They secretly want it though. So whatever, I'll die naked the way I came in. So fucking. Oh shit. But you're right, dude. And you're so right, but you still won't believe it. You're right, but you won't believe it. You just said plain and fucking simple. It's our government. All right? It is our government. I blame everyone in the government. You blame specific people in the government. You got to blame them all, bro. I don't just say it's Trump. I say it's Trump, it's Pelosi, it's fucking Cash Patel, it's Clinton, it's the guy who said, "Yeah, I met Epstein and he wanted to give us a massage and I thought that was weird. So me and my wife never met him again. We never had any kind of involvement with him again." And then a year later he's on the island. And that's the fucking that's the head of defense for our country currently. You got the motherfucker going on Fox looking like a fucking alien with his skin coming, dude. But you said it yourself, Hercules. You said it yourself. And look, here you go again. You really think Trump started it all? Trump did not start it. He's just continuing it. Just like, listen, just like how it was Bush's job to go to Iraq and start what? ISIS. And then it was Obama's job to leave Iraq and leave all the weapons over there for ISIS. So you guys are gonna sit here and here's the thing. Here's the thing about ISIS. ISIS has never attacked Israel, but it's attacked every other country around Israel. Does that make sense to you? It's almost like they went over there and started their own brown intelligence agency to attack everybody around Israel. I'm not being anti Semitic. I can't be anti Semitic. Anti Semitic isn't a real thing, it's a made up thing. Anyways, you're saying it right there, brother. It's not just Trump. It's been ongoing for decades, it's been ongoing since the start. But Trump is the one right now manning the ship. All right. That's why he gets the most heat right now, bro, because he is the current one manning the ship. But it's not just him. All right. And I get it. He's your president. You respect him the way you do for whatever reason you have. But at the end of the day, you got to realize you don't get to his point of power without having skeletons in your closet. They are all a part of it. All right. The ones that you see are not a part of it. You won't see them in big time movies. You won't see them on ESPN fucking channels giving interviews. You won't see them anywhere. All right. Cat Williams, where'd you see him just recently? He was roasting Kevin Hart. Even though Cat Williams went out there last year and said, "Oh, they're all part of the club." Well, Cat, you're a part of the club too, because you ain't told us nothing else we don't know. But you know who's quiet? Ice Cube. Ice Cube's always quiet. He's not going to say it because he's not going to risk himself, but he knows. And he don't fuck with those people. That's why he has his own independent production and nobody can touch Ice Cube. When you are independent, they can't touch you and they fucking hate that. Look at Jim Carrey. He's gone. What did he say? He said, "If you ever see me come back, it's not me." When they can't control them, they clone them. And when the clones don't work out, they just kill them. Oh, he died of an overdose in a Las Vegas bathroom snorting cocaine off of a toilet. I'm just saying, bro, it's not Trump. But at the moment, Trump is steering the ship and causing the most chaos. All right? That's all I'm saying. And for him to pardon the most diabolical woman in our fucking history, remember, Ghislaine Maxwell's father gave you your study books. A pedophile told you, "Hey, this is what history is. This is what math is. This is what science is." And all your kids went to school and they all learned from it and they all got the fucking pictures taken so that their pictures can go to a fucking pedophile data bank. And now that bitch is sitting in prison and our president is about to pardon her. That's what I'm saying. But before her, Obama pardoned Epstein. Bill Clinton pardoned Epstein. George Bush pardoned Epstein. George Bush Sr. pardoned Epstein. But the liberals will just say, "No, talk about Trump. He's the problem." No, you're all the fucking problem. Let me put it in WWE terms for you. Triple H will say, "Oh, blame TKO. It's all about cinema to them now, and they just want the money." Triple H, aren't you in control of the creative? You have the right to say what you put on TV and what you don't. But you're gonna sit here and suck the TKO cock because they're gonna pay you and fire your fucking staff. Oh, it's not just Triple H's fault. It's all of their fault. Not just Trump's fault. It's all of their fault. And when you have our president coming out there saying, "Hey, here's the alien files, do with it as you will," and then he's taking pictures of himself with aliens, with God, saying he's dude, no, it's blasphemy in my opinion. But it's all of them, bro. Come on, clone, fucking clone trooper. It's all of them, man. That's just what I want you to see. It's all of them. It's the media. It's Hollywood. It's Amazon of all fucking people. And you know that. You work for the motherfuckers. So you know how fucked up they are. You don't think they would make a TV show and fucking deliberately fucking mock you? You don't think they would do that to us? You don't think they train people throughout the decades for TV when they have. Let's put it this way. One of the biggest shows back in the 90s was Married with Children. Wasn't Kelly 15 years old and she was portrayed as a whore? And you got the live audience in the back fucking whistling at a 15-year-old fucking girl. It's almost like they program man to fucking be pedos for the longest. Because you see it in everything. You see it in every fucking thing you watch. You see it definitely in Nickelodeon. You see it on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You see it everywhere, bro. Just saying. This is why I laughed when you called me a liberal when I hated Brock. Bro, I didn't care for Brock either. Brock was a lying piece of shit. All right. They sat there and they staged this whole it's about change. No, it wasn't. Because when you look at Barack's heritage, he's related to all the fucking presidents. All right. It wasn't about change. It was about letting people believe that they finally got a win. And they didn't. Because Barack's fucking term was one of the worst fucking terms ever. Started ISIS. We had what? Ebola around his fucking time. We had Travis, the kid being killed for the Skittles and shit, and then that fucking Zimmerman fuckhead becoming like a fucking idol at the time, dude. And that's the same shit they do in The Boys, Hercules. They will kill somebody from their own group to say it was somebody else. Just so they can go out there and be like, Starlight's a pedo. No, she's not. Well, Homelander says she was. Does he have any proof? No, but he's got a black chick now who's smart and she's telling him how to do everything, so we gotta believe him. Because he's Homelander. He's red, white, and blue. Nah, dude. Nah. This year marks the 250th year of America being a country. The American military, I mean. Um, and you know every empire falls after 250 years. This is the most chaotic year we've ever had, the last 2 years. So I'm just saying, y'all get ready for it. Get ready for it. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, Brock is not fucking around in this match. It's going to be over quick. Damn. He's going to squash him. We're getting a third match at SummerSlam, y'all. War is coming. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hercules, you might be onto something because Brock Lesnar not being able to go 5 minutes. Yeah, because this is over. Kick out. There you go, boy. Hit him with one more F5 and then we can call it a match. And I don't get on here to just say this shit, just to fucking talk shit. I get on here. The best thing I can do, because I can't start an army and I can't go after these fuckers. I can't storm the White House because I don't have the fucking, you know, the funds and the means and shit. The best thing I can do is get on here and inform you guys. Because if I can inform you guys, well, then at least you know whether you think it's real or whether you think it's fucking stupid. At least I'm trying to tell you. All right. That's the only thing I can do in the world is try to fucking tell people, try to wake people up. You know, just because people in high power, celebrities, politicians, presidents, senators, uh, who who do we have the other day or not too long ago? Prime ministers, just because these people come out here on TV and tell you something does not mean it's true. And just because I tell you something doesn't mean it's true, but there could be something to it. It's up to you to look into it. It's up to you to believe in it because me as a person, every day I can go out there and I can see what's right and what's wrong. Plain and simple. We didn't need God to tell us what was right and what was wrong. We don't need presidents to tell us what is right and what was wrong. You are a human. You should know what is right and what is wrong. And I'm telling you, every administration since Kennedy has been wrong. Plain and simple. And if you go and look at what Kennedy was trying to do and what he was trying to stop, you would see why he was taken out and why every administration since him has helped a specific group. Montez, you know who I'm talking about. Hercules, you know who I'm talking about, but we're not allowed to say their names. We call them juice because, the juice is loose. Boom, and that's it. Ain't it funny how 60% of our fucking tax goes to the juice and we can't even get real juice in America? It's all this fake fucking artificial juice. I can't even get real juice, but you're sending 80% of my fucking taxpayer money to juice? How does that make sense? Oh, it must be a different kind of juice we're talking about. These guys are like, this motherfucker's crazy. We're going to take this video off YouTube. This is not about wrestling. Ooh, that was a weak choke slam. Oh, shit. Gods Return Myth by people, yeah. That's just like the devil is just really a metaphor for humans not taking responsibility for the evil shit that they do. The devil doesn't exist. You're just too much of a pussy to fucking own up for your fucking mistakes and failures and just basically being a piece of shit in life. Oh, fuck. No, Brock's head hit the back of that fucking post. Dude, are we gonna actually have a match where Oba wins? Nope. Damn, son. That was good. Ooh. The Ruda. It's fucking hot in here. Uba walked in there like, bitch, please. And I'll tell you this, Hercules. For everyone who says Trump is just a bad piece of shit, I'll give you one. I think Obama was worse. Just saying. My only thing that I like about Trump is he's at least putting it out there. He might not be compromising himself, but he's putting everything out there. That's the only thing I respect him for. I would respect him a lot more if he would put his dirt out there too. Just saying. That was a good match. I will say that was better than the WrestleMania match. The WrestleMania match was fucking like whoa, but this was a better match. We will get that third match at SummerSlam. Like Oba took 80% of the fucking heat in that match. Like Brock was on his ass. I think Brock is either sick or getting sick because the way he is moving outside of wrestling. Yeah, he's not moving too good, dude. He's not. You know, he's putting up what he can. You can see it in his face. Like he's fucking he's about done. I wish it wouldn't. I may not respect your beliefs, but as a man, yes, I respect you because you're trying to survive like me and take care of you. Exactly. That's all it's about, man. If more people would have that same attitude, look at your neighbor. Your neighbor is just trying to survive and provide for their family. Can we say that about the people above us? Can we say that about Hollywood? Can we say that about, politicians? Are they trying to just survive and feed their families? No, they're trying to take everything from us. Everything, dude. You go to work every day, there's a new rule. You get on TV to watch your favorite show, it was canceled. You go to the bank to try to deposit withdraw your money. Oh, sorry, we lost it, or it hasn't been deposited yet, or we just don't know. Does anybody know about the Iran strategic oil reserve coin that Trump is about to put out on June 5th? Anybody know about that? You don't know about that because you're not supposed to know about that because that's how they're going to get even more rich. But if we knew about shit like that, we would have a chance to, get up on something like that. But they don't want people like you and me to do that. No. You and me can't be independent. We have to rely on our government. Government is the keeper of us. Our government back in the 80s told all the black moms, if you keep your black husband out of the picture, we will give you support. We will give you security. We will give you welfare. We will give you food stamps. We will take care of you as long as you keep your black daddy out of the picture so that this kid can grow up without a dad and basically let rap music destroy his life. It's called the projects for a reason. 1 plus 1. Brock Lesnar knows math. I didn't think he was a math major. Oh, how low has Braun Breaker fallen, you guys? I feel so bad for Braun Breaker. He's holding a fucking tag team championship that he shouldn't even be fucking. It should be the world title. And you got Julia out here who's actually fucking Italian, and they couldn't even put her on the show. Santino Morella. I just wish we all could come together like that because we are the lower class, y'all. We should be fighting for each other, but they've got us fighting each other because you know why? Because the rich people don't fight each other. They come up with strategic fucking plans for us to fight each other. Hey, we'll put a liberal in this year. And then he'll fuck it up so badly with the pedophilia and the Black Lives Matter and the hate towards Trump because Trump's a racist. And he'll fuck up the damn administration so badly that when we give it back to a Republican like Trump, it's fucking destroyed. And now we can still blame it all on Trump. That's how they do it, bro. And you know who was probably in the room when they came up with a plan like that? Biden and Trump. Yeah, go ahead. Sounds good. They're not victims, man. They're all fucking stage performers getting ready to go out there and say their lines. That's it, dude. Did anybody watch the AAA show last night at 9 o'clock? Like that was fucking bullshit, dude. I wanted to fucking stream it, but not at 9 o'clock. I'll be right back, y'all. So it's gonna be Jeremy Cano versus Dominic Mysterio at Triple Mania. I think that's gonna be cool. Yeah, we'll be here for Triple Mania. That's gonna be a big ass show. Man, all this conspiracy talk we do in this fucking pay-per-views, we just need to start our own conspiracy channel, y'all. 'Cause I know Hercules and Montez would show up and talk a lot of shit, and that's what we need. We'll just start finding topics to talk about and shit, because we can make for a really good show. Just saying. Scary movie's gonna be so fucking good, y'all. I'm gonna try to go see that next weekend, hopefully. Like I said, we just been broke as shit here lately, and been able to do a whole lot. Yeah, with Sol Ruka. Woo. He shouldn't be. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows this. Ooh,
Lance just killed the official and Daruka title. The Lance for the was based on what's happened. He will now face Sol Ruka, defend the Intercontinental Championship at Clash of New. So Ruka stepped in the ring with greatest female wrestler of all time, and she realized that she was totally outmatched because of impotence, striving for greatness and standing across from it. Do it. We'll work on the your soul again. I'll also match that title.
Sol Ruka's gonna get better at her promos. We got a lot coming out on June 5th. I wonder why. It's almost like they're trying to distract us from that new oil reserve coin that they're going to drop because they don't want, people like me and you to be able to profit. So we got three matches left: Soul and Becky. We've got oh, is it three left? Oh, we've got two left. Okay, yeah, it's just this women's intercontinental championship, and then we got Roman versus Fatu and Bloodline, our tribal combat. I'm ready for it. Flash and Italy. What the fuck?
Scary movie. A movie I'm not even in. Despite the fact I'm funny, dramatic, and I'm not any fan. Just watch. What? No, just there's a new scary movie coming out.
This is why I respect 50 Cent when he can't relate with Hood, but I can make profit off the Hood. He is being honest about it. Yeah, unlike Jay-Z who sold black people out. What the fuck? Fucking stupid. Why just Oh, I can't wait for this movie, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put some money aside for me and the wife to go see that next weekend. That's gonna be fun. Wow, fucking stupid shit, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The skit with Miz was stupid, but when Danhausen came back there and it was like Wes Abhausen, that was fucking funny. Oh man, that was fucking funny. Did they change her music? Because it doesn't sound as cool. You are first. I'll see if I can find one. AEW to hold survival of the fittest match for TBS Championship as Collision ends in chaos. All right, then. I guess this what happened last night. Let's go look at Blurf real quick and see if we can't find a You Are Cursed. Well, Hercules wants a You Are Cursed from Danhausen. Yeah, he like chilling right there. Where am I? Sounds.
Solo Cup, it is her first match ever in Europe for Becky Lynch, her first career TV match in the country of Italy. Becky Lynch, who's held the Intercontinental Championship longer than
It's so long since I've been on Blurp to fucking do a sound.
Becky Lynch. She said yes, but her eyes said otherwise. Interesting.
You say yes, but your eyes say no. Uh-oh. Are you being an asshole to your mom? Sorry, guys, my cat's being a dick. Do I create? Oh. Just spend some. The last time tag team was on a PLE. They don't do that no more, bro. They don't believe in tag teams. I don't think we've had a tag team on a PLE since WrestleMania. Have you seen the Vegas bets for Fatu? It's insane. The Vegas bets? No, I have not. And see, that's a thing, dude. When money starts getting involved, don't be shocked if WWE decides to fucking give you a twist. Because if people are paying for it and people want to see it, they'll take that fucking title off Roman.
Almost defeating Io Sky, if not the same as Owen Mysterio. Much like taking Becky Lynch to her limit is very different from being able to beat the man and take the Intercontinental Championship. In 4 years, the wrestling business is so brutal. I mean, I believe Wesley Moore, part of the NIL program, WWE. So Ruka, a former NXT North American champion, the title she's held. WWE. Becky Lynch now. Baseball.
Yeah, that was nice.
Also finished third this year's Royal Rumble match. Becky now. Heel sidestep champion. Was over to have some greatness in her tremendous balance and athletic ability to knock off Lynch. Oh no! Oh, that is bad news there for Becky. Okay, for point contact in the last possible second. Now puts on the top.
Oh, that was nice.
No disagreement from the pace game point, taking it high risk. Luka landing the moves onto the floor. One thing I will say, Corey, not look like nerves of a bit at all. The only guy from that. The champion of Norway going to kick that. Does possess that devil may care demeanor. She's never seemed to be upset. Genuinely angry about it.
You are cursed!
Is that what you're wanting, Hercules? Was that good enough for you? Oh, that was slick.
You are cursed! You surrender your will as of this date. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
All right, let's see if we can't add it. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see if it's on there.
You are cursed!
Driving so bad. Two among others. Update and draw. Fluctuate all time. All night. It's been an incredible weekend here. Ruka is driven into the barricade. Celebration beginning. Big time back. Happened, but Ruka sent back into the rim. And Becky now firmly in control, weathering the early storm of the challenge.
Don't see it showing up. Oh, I was sick.
Lane dropped it deeply. Took out Ruka. Fire just well, or why? He didn't get that length to be found. She finds it. So she gets it Becky Lynch's face. The basket, Lynch's spotlight. Able to do her job. Becky just
It might have to wait till the next stream, but it's on there from what I see. I just don't see it in our points. Hold on a second.
another uppercut. Come hang out here tonight.
There we go. Hold on. Shit. How do I remove? Oh, I remember.
How freaking Lynchy. Fast pace certainly does seem to benefit Phil Ruka to this point. And suplex released by Ruka.
Find one to get rid of. I don't like that one. There we Wait, hold up. I didn't want it to be that much.
Ruka heading Becky into the drop zone. Look at Becky go. Almost back into the ring. And right into a kick from Ruka. And grab weight by Phil Ruka. Brilliantly done. Here comes. Becky Lynch. And it's simply the soul snatcher. It went all gone. It's all got her head together. And she tried to find it into the palm of Phil Ruka.
Should be there now.
You are cursed!
Do we need an emote now of him with the cursed?
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
put it up with two athletes, cover gymnastics background. Over the very comfortable in a situation like that, launch himself west.
Oh.
From the rest of 50, able to survive. On the ball from the top that earned
That was nice.
not going down yet. And Soul has to focus.
Dude,
Has ready perhaps
Gemini's being a real cunt right now.
Oh, come on, Braves. The East gets fixed again. Creating chaos in this match. Now, superplex Maruka.
What did she think she is? Seth Rollins? Okay, I thought she was gonna go for another suplex. Oh, this is gonna be nice. I got a good emote for you guys. You guys are gonna like this one.
Maruka firing up. Becky outside the ring. And kicks Becky off. That Bentley is exactly right. The usually sure-footed Maruka with the slightest misstep. He's lucky it didn't end first, but still has the ability to maintain her momentum here. And now Becky, champion, back to the ring. Maruka launching himself off the
I don't know what Ruka was going for right there, but that would look stupid. All right, you guys, we got ourselves a new "You Are Cursed" emote. I'm putting it on right now.
Ruka now trying to prop herself back up. Becky into the corner. Becky looking for the soul tie. That's what it looks like. And Ruka
All right, Herc, if you're still in the chat, check the new emote we just put out. Might have to refresh your chat. This was definitely the come down match because no way. What?
You
Sir,
are cursed!
this fucking guy. That emote looks nice. I like that. I might have to tweak it a little bit just to get the D in there, But yeah, it looks nice. I'm surprised they gave Sol Ruka this win. That's what's up. I was gonna say we got room for one more emote we can add to the stream, which at some point we'll probably delete some of these. But if you guys got any ideas, just let me know. We can make them like that now. You know what? Matter of fact, I think I know what I'm gonna make for our next one. And you guys, Jacob Fatu better win, man. I want to see a change. I'm sorry. We didn't get the change with Cody and Gunther, which I thought it was Gunther. I would have swore Gunther was taking that tonight. Give it to fucking Jacob. We need a change. A Fatu sound and pick. Yada I mean. I'll be right back, y'all. Ooh. Oh, God, no breaks with it. I got you. All right, give me a second. You need to go outside? All right. You need to go outside.
Well, in 4 weeks, it's time we come to you on the ESPN app. We will be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It is Saturday, June 27th, the final Saturday of June. It is Night of Champions, where we will crown the king and the queen of the ring, because the tournament starts tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Will continue on SmackDown and Raw
Oh,
for the next couple of days. A reminder, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock in the West Coast. Special start
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw
Huh.
tomorrow. And remember, to win to the King of the Queen of the Ring tournament, the championship opportunities at SummerSlam. The Rockets, the King and Queen of the Ring, will be revealed on the Clash Eagle post show. Well, let's check in with our Italian announcers to hear the calls and excitement from tonight.
Ooh. I like this. Hold on, Hercules. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send this one to you on Messenger. See what you think. I'm not surprised that Oba lost. I'm just surprised the way he lost because he got squashed. He got his ass squashed. But that means come SummerSlam, they better give us a phenomenal fucking match. And if it's Brock's last match, I expect it to be the best match he's ever done.
This moment, all the keys to the kingdom are out there. An opportunity at a world championship, an opportunity at the Mulafala to have it all, to be the head of the table. If he wins here tonight, he changes his life forever. And on the flip side of that, can you imagine for Jacob Fatu, if he gets not one, but 2 chances at the tribal chief and comes up short, what would that mean for the future of someone with so much potential in Jacob Fatu? It is the ultimate way to settle the world heavyweight championship. Not just the title, but tribal combat. Rowan and Jacob right now.
that the one we going with, Herc, or should I send you two more? Whew. It's time for the main event. Ah, it's time. Look at Roman with his punk ass. Because Roman's a punk ass bitch. He about to get dog walked like a bitch. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think I just found the one, Hercules. I think I just found the one. Hell no. Yeah, that I mean. Hercules, I'm sending you this one. I think this is the one.
I fuck hard. Wait, and that was invoking wild combat because he knew the expectation.
We riot.
Combat cannot be overstated. Yes, it is about the World Heavyweight Championship, but more so, it's about the seat at the head of the table. It's about your position within the Anoa'i family dynasty. Jacob Fatu said he will stop at nothing to take everything from Roman Reigns. It's the law of the jungle, right? It's like a young gun going after the sheep. That is the plan. Trying to do here. Trying to turn things upside down in his family. It's the young lion trying to take charge of the entire tribe. But tonight, there is no lion, only a werewolf on the loose tonight in Marino. Jacob Fatu could be the sixth member of the Anoa'i family to win a world championship. The other names, Yokozuna, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Nia Jax, and main event Jey Uso. Barrel look in the eye, just a moment.
Hercules, look in the chat and see if that pops up. May need to find a different sizer on it.
Acknowledging the tribal chief, Roman Reigns adored in his little collar, which symbolizes his place at the head of the table. If Roman Reigns loses territory, he will follow, which is a hot suit. You can almost feel Roman Reigns savoring the moment, understanding this may be his final entrance as the tribal chief, as the head of the table, and
Yeah, you can barely see that one. I hate that. Gotta get that bigger.
against an opponent who is willing to betray his own flesh and blood simply for the sake of power. Such is the hunger of the Samoan werewolf, and the tribal chief looks ready for war. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC World Rank. Tribal combat extremely rare. Annals of WWE. There have only been 2 prior tribal combat matches, both won by the man entering the ring, Roman Reigns. The winner is the world champion. The loser must acknowledge his tribal chief. This matchup is personal. This matchup will be emotional. This matchup will be barbaric.
Yeah, part 2 ready to go.
There are no disqualifications. There are no counts. We contest this match under tribal combat rules. Voted the winner to signify him as the head of the Hawaii family, as the tribal chief. Now, we are underway in this cousin-on-cousin clash for the World Championship. What does Fatu need to do to win this matchup? Paying special attention to the right hand of Jacob Fatu and the heavily baked figure. We know Jacob Fatu has mastered the calming district. I expect to see him attempting, if not utilize it throughout. Calming district, family heirloom passed down over generations, almost impossible to master, but understood to be utilized only in extreme emergencies and never against your own family. That grip made famous by Jacob Fatu, the most dangerous man ever in WWE, and he hopes to use this against Roman Reigns tonight. What does he need to do to keep the title? Always finds a way. There's a reason he is perpetually at the top of the WWE. It's because Roman does not make mistakes. Big fight, heavyweight feel tonight in Turin, Italy. Sold out over 12,000 at the Anapoli Arena.
I really don't give a damn, not this pay-per-view, except this match. Yeah, that's why we here. just for this match, really. What's up, Carnage? How you doing, brother? Doing good. Love to hear it. Hey, look at that. 42 months, man. You and Hercules are the longest two people that have been here subbing it down. You guys keep the lights on in this bitch.
Fought 2 early. Reigns, who won the championship at WrestleMania over CM Punk. Retained in Backlash over Fought 2. Tackle knocks the champ to the mat. Brought down by Roman. Followed by Reigns. Down by the champion.
Damn sure don't give a damn about WWE anymore. It's a fucking boring. It's fucking boring now. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. Out of all the matches tonight, Brock and Oba, and then Roman versus Fatu. That's pretty much it. Cody versus Gunther was a bore. Right. Becky versus Ruka was a bore. Rhea versus Jade was definitely a fucking bore.
Before Jacob called Roman out, he had no choice but to accept this rematch. Now Fought 2. Then spinning elbow. The impact of Fought 2. He talks about, oh, hell, and Roman Reigns moving out of harm's way. Now, the last couple of days online that Jacob Fought 2 was injured coming into this matchup. Sure, it looks like it here. Suicide dive. The full thing. It looks like the Samoan werewolf is 100% and locked in on the task at hand. Now the fight outside the ring again. The official does not have to count here because there are no countouts under tribal combat rules. Now Roman Reigns into the barricade to draw into the WWE thing. All perfectly legal within the confines of tribal combat. This place was built for the 2006 ice hockey Humanity Winter Olympics. I don't think they could envision this. These two men fighting out in a sellout crowd here in Elphi Arena. You've never seen a horror movie. You never run up the stairs. It's going to be a scary movie. We're Fought 2 top. Now look at Roman. Tight right hands. Unloading on Fought 2. Roman, oh, wait a minute. Jacob. Roman. Into the railing of the staircase. It's a pouring rain. As this fight continues. Out of the audience here. They're delivering the trademark Samoan headbutts. He has struggled a cinder block each and every time. While he tried to take off the effects of those headbutts. Machine knows where he's at. Roman got to solve that problem quickly. You don't have much time to recover when you're dealing with Jacob Fatu. Now Roman with his concessions. It's good for everyone. And Roman continues to drive Fatu throughout this arena. Jacob able to counter yet again and again. Puts Roman into the steel. Again, courtesy of the challenge of Jacob Fatu. We promised that this matchup would be brutal, and it has been thus far. Now making their way back here toward the ringside area. Roman sent back into over the barricade into the floor. The timekeeper's area now is spot 2. Not sure what he's looking for.
Shut your ass up.
Directed the official, Jason Ayers. This is what Jacob Fatu has to do here. Let's continue to throw the punishment onto the OTC. But once again, right between the eyes of the tribal chief, Fatu barking at Roman Reigns.
You don't get out of the table.
Those eyes. Oh, the barrel earlier on. Great description. Oh, Wolfman! Wolfman came around the side and caught Fatu. Jacob took just a little too much time. Luxury never afforded when you're dealing with the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. That's all this is also possibility. They're going to give us a what they were asking for and shoot them from behind as Roman pulled the table out from under the ring. Roman on the table is at the disposal of Jacob Fatu. For discussion. Okay. Speak.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're well. They took up the table. They took a bit too much. They will have Fatu to recover. Now it bounces the head of the table's head off the steel steps and slides Roman shoulder first. That's on the other side. Now it's Reigns riding in pain again. Saw the elbow. The elbow has a pad on it for a legal situation, and Jacob starts to focus on that. I believe it was damaged several weeks back when Roman was driven through our announce table on Monday Night Raw. Either that or when he was driven through the barricade. Both times, courtesy of the Samoan World. Now Fatu placing the steps back into the ring. Again, anything goes under tribal combat rules. Roman sits back in the ring. That's what
What you trying to tell him?
back outside the ring. The scariest thing about Jacob Fatu is that Jacob believes he is in the right. Jacob sees no fault in his actions. Jacob is simply trying to tell what he believes he is entitled to. That being the seat at the head of the table. That you've been left for his family. Everyone around him. And now Roman Reigns with those snaps.
Oh. Yeah, that was nice.
Of a diamond plate connecting with the forehead of
Yeah, he did.
lining up Fatu.
Damn. Roman ain't playing with Jacob.
Reigns is Jacob a lesson. And then a back-to-back impact that would flush a normal man's skull. Those freaks there literally hope. Verbally berating his cousin while inflicting more punishment. What's the old adage? You step up to the king, you better not miss. And Roman lays down the clothesline. Here comes the champ. Someone knocks down Jacob. Spot two. Measuring his man with a single man punch. Jacob able to duck underneath the now spot two. Delivering the right hands to the champion. And telegraphed it, but that kid did nothing.
Damn.
The same time to raise. This is what he means when he says, all gas, no brakes. Splash in the corner. Right. Yeah. Took him out earlier tonight. Something wrong.
No fucking way. Guys, apparently the scary movie Popcorn Bucket is gonna be a bong. That's pretty fucking cool. Like if that's real, that's pretty fucking cool.
Spear was intercepted. Taking caught him right. Bringing him up. Long and death grip. Spot two trying to lock it in. This is what Roman. How do you avoid tonight? And now Roman could be fading. Cutting the blood off to the lungs of Roman Reigns. Shutting the air out. The champion down to a knee. Roman's fading. Reigns is fading fast. Roman though trying to fight back. Get back to a vertical base. Reigns backed up. Trying to create some sort of separation. But still locked in with the death grip is spot two. And Roman now set off to the floor. And here comes spot two. And he's met with a Superman punch. Stopping spot two in his tracks. Jason Ayers checking on both competitors, making sure they're both still fit for combat. And Fatu underneath the ring, dragging himself out as he tries to get back into this match. What is Graves thinking here? He's got Jacob exactly where he wants him. chair now. I believe that's a toolbox? Sure is. We have seen the type of damage toolboxes are capable of within the confines of WWE. And Reigns now, Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Strategy by the title team. Oh, that was Roman's intent to damage the hand of Jacob Fatu, something that's rendered him unusable. Oh, God, that was close. Fatu was writhing in pain. He had a broken hand, a broken wrist. And he goes to the attack on the hand of Fatu. Jacob Fatu, screaming in pain. And what strategy by the champion? Neutralize Fatu's greatest weapon. Brilliant strategy by the OTC. And tried to stay away from the grip. Desperate wasn't able to. And Reigns said, forget it, I'm going to take it out now. Now allow him to use it again in this match. Unfortunately, right now, Jacob Fatu is a wounded animal. His back is against the wall. Everything is at stake for the Samoan werewolf. What will he do in this moment? Or is this the beginning of the end? This is Jacob Fatu. This is where Roman Reigns is so dangerous. You see him setting up the table. Reigns in complete control now of a wounded Jacob Fatu as he continues to put pressure on the injured right hand.
He gonna go right through that table himself. Damn.
Jacob Fatu. Oh no, look where Roman Reigns is perched. Jacob Fatu is now rolled out of the ring. Roman Reigns was in this position a couple of weeks back on Monday Night Raw. And Jacob Fatu. Oh, Stevie, Superman punch that Reigns. I think Fatu was trying to drive Reigns to the barricade again. You're absolutely right. Jacob Fatu wanted to go full Samoan bulldozer at the expense of Roman Reigns. But Roman was able to pick it off. An exhausted, physically beaten up champion, as is the challenger, the number one contender.
Oh, that was nuts. So there was two security guys behind that barricade, and they took them out. That was a good visual effect right there.
And Roman Reigns understands that. And he couldn't have fought to get the rights here.
Damn. Is that over? Is that it for Jacob? Nope. I ain't gonna lie, this crowd could be louder.
And then as Roman delivered what he believed was the kill shot, Jacob Fatu shocked everyone by surviving. What's your excuse for it? I think I need that buckle. That's how he ended up winning the match in that flash. And once again, exploiting the steel turnbuckler's ways. Exposing yet another corner buckle. Getting officially nothing about it.
Those buckles are going to come in and fuck with Roman. Watch, they're going to come back to haunt him. Man, when I was a kid, seeing those turnbuckles unveiled like that was the most devastating thing just waiting to happen. Y'all know what I mean. You saw someone hit one of those turnbuckles without a pad on it, it was over. It was over.
On the exposed steel buckle. Like deja vu for Jacob Fata.
Oh, fuck to with his own spear, Bobby Lashley type spear.
And it's Jacob Fata too. Back to his feet first. And he is scary. What a frightening individual. The amount of punishment this man has been able to suffer. Top rope was the light of somebody home. Roman rolled out of harm's way. Disastrous landing for the challenger. Looking for a spear again. Oh, stop it. A pop-up Samoan. And now Jacob has Roman Reigns in the drop zone. New champion. New champion. That's right. Jacob, as Roman kicked out, he got the low blow. I want to see a different angle, but I think we've seen that classic tribal chief. The Roman Reigns, that was his MO. Back when he was the champion over 4 years. Not sure if he got it or not. It was hard for us to see in this angle. And
That's why we're not going to get a new angle. Oh, I guess we are. Yeah, they took their time re-showing that. There, make sure we got it. Come on, y'all. We got to hurry this up. I got to start cooking. I got to get the slow cooker cooking.
each and every time he fires the right hand, thanks to the damage inflicted by his opponent. Oh, Tonga desperate. Roman Reigns got caught. Part two with the Tonga desperate. Locked in. And Roman able to bridge it and try to head first. With the exposed steel turnbuckle again. Oh, now John Reigns has lost it.
Oh, we got blood? Damn, dude. Come on. Come on, Fatu. Man, why do I feel like we didn't get Jacobs all in this? For as good as Jacob Fatu is, I just don't feel like we got Jacob Fatu in this match. There was talk that Jacob did get injured on Friday. He had like a little back injury, so maybe they had to pivot. I tell you what, whoever was betting on Jacob to win tonight in Vegas, they lost their money. I do. I just feel like it was all Roman the whole match.
Tonight in Italy. And now we have turned our attention into Italy to tomorrow night and Monday Night Raw. Because Jacob Fatu must acknowledge Roman Reigns as the Usos appear to be doing here at this moment with the Ulapala in hand. Jacob Fatu must, in Roman's words, serve him, work for him, and love him. Tomorrow night, Jacob Fatu must do his tribal service and pay homage to the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion, the original tribal chief.
Usos, turn on him. Come on, Usos, turn on him. Turn on Roman. I'm tired of this bullshit. Oh, and the bloodline story continues. All right, you guys, that was the PLE premium. It was not. Yeah, and it's gonna be bye bye Roman for the rest of the month because he ain't showing up to Night of Champions. We know that. But all right, you guys, I gotta get out of here, start cooking, and do some chores around the house. But I'll be streaming my Clash in Paris pay per view for WWE 2K26 tonight. So I see you guys later on with that.